Hello, so today's history lesson is about the 1969 Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. This was sold between 1967 and 1969 and only 18 were made, so a very rare car. It has a rear mid-engine layout and the engine is only 2 liters. It is a V8, so it makes 230 horsepower out of 2 liters and it revs up to 10,000 RPM, so like a motorcycle. Pretty amazing. And it goes 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. It had half the engine capacity of a lot of the other supercars of the day, like the Miura, the Daytona, that's Ferrari Daytona, and Maserati Ghibli. Those are its main competition. It was designed by Franco Scaglione, who is really known for doing the Alfa Romeo Bat cars. The Bats, you want to look it up. They literally look like cars in bats at the same time. They're quite beautiful, actually. This is also the first production car to have the butterfly doors, or they're called dihedral doors. And it's an aluminum body on an aluminum chassis, so these are all hand-built. So they were really expensive. In fact, they were the most expensive automobile for sale at the time. In 1968, one of these things would have cost $17,000, which is about $120,000 in today's money. But that's $17,000 when the average car cost a little under $3,000. So it's a rare and expensive car. So this thing is rolling on these 13-inch gold wheels. They're made by Campagnolo. And if you like bicycles, Campagnolo makes extremely expensive group sets for bicycles. So I thought that was interesting because I do like biking. It also has disc brakes all around. And the rear brakes are inboard, like a early Jaguar, so it's lower unsprung weight, so it's better for performance. So all that talk was about this, really. This is the Hot Wheels version of this car. Now I know that I haven't seen a premium brand tackle this car yet, so I figure this will be a good placeholder until someone does take it on. So let's take a look here. So scale is an issue. I looked up the dimensions of the car, and the length of this thing is 3970 millimeters. So let me take that number, punch it in my calculator, and also pull out the calipers, and let's measure the length of this thing. So 69.2. Yeah, so it's a big model. It's like a 157 scale. All right, so fortunately, I could have easily told you it's big because I have 164 scale alphas. This is a TZ2 from Kyosho, and this is the modern TZ3 from Kyosho. So I'm gonna rest these in here. Now this is the same kind of era, so you can clearly see this red car is way overscaled. This is a fully modern vehicle, and that's why it looks so big. But yeah, these two now are proper 64 scale, and yeah, Hot Wheels is huge. But like I said, until someone does a true 64 scale, I'm gonna have to live with this one. All right, let me get these cars out of here, and let's take a look at the casting and see how good it is. Okay, so looking at the sides here, first thing are the wheels, right? It's running these mini light wheels, which are okay for the time period. It is correct to the time period, but it's obviously not correct to the car itself that has those hold wheels. Okay, but back to this. Actually, let me get the angle better. Alright, so we got some black paint and a little orange for, I'm guessing, like a turn signal there. What's weird is I don't see that on the image of the car. I don't know if there are different bodies. These are all handmade, so maybe this is a special one-off that was produced. I'll have to look. I don't know, it's weird. There's also black back here, and I don't see that. Well, I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay. Well, in the front here, so yeah, alright, the light's better this way, but there's a little Alfa Romeo badge printed there, and that's their tiny little grill, and then a little texture here for the main grill. So that's, I don't think the camera can focus. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit of the red cross in there. I don't really see the green snake though. Okay. Well, the headlights here, let's see, we got this dark plastic like the windows. It looks like there's like a little bit of a molding back there or something. It's hard to tell, I'm not sure. But it's nice to see plastic lenses instead of, just painted on graphics in this case, so I'm pretty good with it. What's nice is the silver paint around the window trim. I don't think that's common on Hot Wheels, am I right? Usually Hot Wheels don't have the window molding, so that's nice. In this glass, it is smoked, but it doesn't seem smoked like some of the other Hot Wheels I've gotten, so you can see more of the interior. But it might also be that the interior piece is like silver, so it's just more visible. You can see some ribbing on the seats there. You notice these windows are really cool. It's coming up over into the roof, so that must have been really hard to make back in the 60s. Okay, there's a vent here, no black paint though. Going to the back. Oh, well, this is nice as well. I didn't expect this. It's funny, I didn't even look at this car in the blister that much. I just saw the side profile, so I didn't even know it had a license plate, so that's pretty neat. And then this does have printed on taillights, but they're good because they have a shadow graphic in the perimeter as well, so I mean from that distance they look pretty nice to me. Okay, tailpipes here. It's interesting. So yeah, this must be part of that interior silver piece, whereas the metal base plate here is black. So when was this casting made? 2019. Okay. And then interesting, the rivet is there because I guess you got the window there, so could have been. No, I guess that's the proper logical place to have the rivet. Alright, so I'm looking at the tire width and I'm looking at the photo at the same time. This rear tire actually looks relatively accurate. The front should be narrower, but Hot Wheels is gonna make two different sizes for their cars, so okay. And then it seems like there's a little black graphic here. No, that's molded in ribs in this black. And then Alfa Romeo there. Does it say Alfa Romeo? I see Alfa. I don't know if that's accurate. Like, the R is not capitalized. I don't know if that's a mistake on Hot Wheels' part, or if it really was like one word instead of two words as it is known today. So that's an interesting one as well. Okay. I assume this might be like a vent or deflector. Not sure. Anyways, I'm looking now at the casting and it's pretty nice. I mean, if you look at my other videos, red cars usually have blistering and stuff like that. Granted, this car is brand new. I don't know what's going to happen to this in 5 to 10 years, if it's going to be a disaster or not, but as of today, this paint finish is really nice. This might be the nicest Hot Wheels I've gotten so far regarding paint finish. Just as I say that, I'm noticing this black there, meaning I don't know if that's paint missing right there. It is part of the black casting, so yeah, that's just not colored red. It's the black of this. So, but that's a pretty small nitpick, I think. And I didn't even notice now that there's a little silver here for these. I assume must be turn signals. But again, they're not on the picture of the real car I'm looking at behind, so that's interesting. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna mess with such a classic looking vehicle, so I'm just gonna improve upon this model and basically 3D print the original models, the original car's wheels, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, and so I'm back here with some wheels, and I decided to paint mine gold. Some cars seem to have silver, some cars seem to have gold wheels. I figured I'd just go with gold because most of my other 3D prints are silver. So anyways, I also found a photo of a car with the vents here on the side, which I didn't see in the original photo, so I'll show you that in a second. I decided to keep the original tires as well, so I only printed the wheels themselves. And then there's really not too much else. I just added some tiny black Sharpie there to the end of the exhaust tips. But yeah, there's no reason to really paint anything else because Hot Wheels pretty much did it all for you. So yeah, again, I think they did a really good job with this model. It's really nice. So here's a photo, excuse me, here's a photo of the car with the vents. Granted, this one's got some silver wheels on it. So So hopefully, I think it looks alright. Yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm not aware of another brand making this car. Again, if anyone knows of a around 1/64 scale, well, preferably I'd rather just have a 1/64 scale because I already have this now, right? But I'm pretty new to the hobby still, less than a year, so I don't know so much as much as you guys. But I do enjoy this hobby. I'm learning all the time, and I'm also being corrected all the time because I don't know so much. But whatever, it's all about fun, right? And part of the fun is beyond collecting is for me to learn stuff. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you around.